I'm Sarah, I'm 15. It's alright living here. I think the thing I like the most about it is that you've got round the clock support if you need it. There's someone up round the clock here and there's always someone you can talk to, whereas in your house you're kind of like alone. James makes me breakfast and I go out to work. I come back around about 12ish and just do whatever's planned for the day, whether it be an activity or sit about and watch Netflix on the couch. Before I was staying in a family home and I'm staying in a residential unit. So the biggest change is that there's someone here all the time. I like to draw, read books and go out for walks in my spare time. My end goal is to be a tattoo artist. I'm fascinated by tattoos and a few people in my family have got a lot of them and I just think they're really cool. Being in care is like a home away from home and you're here because you can't be in your home for whatever reason that may be. And it's not like Tracy Beaker, it's not always a walk in the park, but most days are good days. I'm glad I'm here because if I wasn't, God knows where I'd be right now. And I get so much support here that it's amazing.
My name's Khalees. I've lived here for 2 months. I love living here. The staff are like welcoming as you come in the morning and as you get up. They speak to you like how you would like to get spoken to. So I get up at 7, I do my makeup, get a wash, brush my teeth, go downstairs, get breakfast. Like I usually have crave because I love crave. And after I've had my breakfast, I usually sit in the living room, chat to like night shift. After I've chatted to night shift, day shift come on, and 8:10 I leave to go to school and get in the car, and I go to Dornoch Academy. When I grow up, I'd love to be a support worker and help children that have been through what I've been through. In my spare time, I love listening to music and horse riding. Well, what means being care, it's different experiences. There's some ups and some downs, and the downs are like staff you might not get on with, YPs you might not get on with, and the ups are you get to go on activities that you might not do, like living at home, and you get things paid for you and stuff like that. Care has its ups and downs. There's really good bits and quite bad bits. It's if you don't get on with some staff and some YPs, keep yourself to yourself, go to your room and you do activities like go-karting, rollerball, cinema.
My name's Dylan, I'm 15 years old and I've been living in Garry for almost about a year now. What I like about staying here is that I get a lot more support and I get on with the carers quite well and it's a bit more settled. A normal day for me is usually going to school on a weekday and then going to see my friends, they're like Dingle and recording. And on weekends I work on Saturday and Sunday. If a boy was asking me what's it like in care before he came in, I'd tell him just to stick by the rules and don't go mental just because you've only got maybe an hour of free time or something, because it builds up. It's all about the trust. And you've just got to stick with the staff and listen to them instead of just kicking off and you get what you want, but you get more freedom to go other places instead of being stuck in maybe the town you're not too familiar with, so you can get more overnights with your friends and family. Music inspires me because it helps me kind of escape from reality sometimes, and when I put on the headphones sometimes I don't have to think about the other problems, and instead of escaping from doing that by doing other stuff. But I've chosen to be a chef because I think music is more of a hobby to me.
My name is Dylan Bruce, I'm 13 years old, and before I lived here I was in Moorhouse. Just knowing that staff's here to care about us and get us through the difficult times. In my spare time, I like going on my Xbox, going on free time, and playing football with my mates. Of all the stuff that's been going through with me, like, it's hard for me to be in here because sometimes I don't know who's in, which staff's coming in, and some of the times it's hard for me again because I don't get to see my mum more than what I used to. So yeah, it's quite hard for me being here.
I'm Kieran, I'm 13. Average days like really busy because I get up really early for school, brush my teeth, come back from school, play football a lot, go to training. A lot safer to be in care and they're good at looking after you here. What I find challenging in care is missing home and my parents. In 10 years' time I see myself in a garage or a professional football ground.